Your target is the infamous serial killer known as the censor. With a flair for the theatrical, the censor acts as an examiner who grades his victims based on how much they struggle for their lives. The true identity of the censor is unfortunately unknown, but the discovery of 2 recent victims indicates he's now exploring Wittleton Creek, Vermont, in search of prey. We only have a limited window of opportunity here, 47. Find the censor and make sure he never grades anyone again. Best of luck. Welcome to Vermont, 47. The censor should be somewhere in Wittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
So, we left a party. Now are you gonna tell me who freaked you out back there?
So, while you were inside, I was standing in the garden minding my own business. Suddenly, this weird-looking fella, whom I've never seen before, comes up right next to me and whispers in my ear, "I think you're a B-." Then he just walks off.
Jesus, what a freak.
Right?
What kind of weirdo would use the GPA scale to rate people's looks? You use the 10-point scale, everybody knows that. Besides, honey, you are a straight 10. We both are.
I know. I'm definitely not a B-. That's like a 6 or something.
Well, maybe he was guessing at your blood type?
That's even more creepy. Why the hell would he do that?
I don't know. It could be a fetish or something. Look, do you want me to confront him about it, honey?
No. Let's just stand out here for a while. I'm still a bit shocked. I am not a 6.
This might be the place, 47. A garden party would be the ideal location for the censor to identify his next victim. Ironically, this is exactly what you should do as well.
He doesn't censor anything.
The serial killer known as the censor, who grades his victims based on how much they struggled, has struck again in Montpelier, Vermont. The latest victim, a retired firefighter, received the highest grade so far, a B-. And FBI profilers theorize that the killer may stop only once he encounters an A+. This has led psychologists, such as the renowned Oscar Lafayette, to conclude that the censor harbors a death wish and may long to be killed by one of his would-be victims. Until then, citizens of Vermont are strongly advised to lock their doors and resist the urge for vigilantism and misplaced heroics.
It's terrifying. How come the censor hasn't been caught yet? Anybody could be this psycho's next victim.
Don't worry, citizen. I'm pretty sure the authorities are closing in on him and watching over you. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, but who the hell are you? And did you just call me citizen?
Eh? I was just trying to make conversation to reassure you. Sorry. Bye.
Checking in again. Guest of honor still hasn't sunk his teeth in any beef. It's me. Guest of honor hasn't filled his plate yet. I'm starting to worry that our guest of honor isn't even hungry today. Over.
I'm not gonna hold you to fame.
You look kind of lost. Are you okay?
Yeah, everything's great. What's it to you?
I didn't mean to bother you. You just seemed bored.
Okay, I am. This party, I don't know, it's just suffocating. These people. If I have to listen to one more man talk to me about landscaping, I am going to blow my brains out. I just want something to happen, you know? Anything, as long as it's something real, something intense, exciting, or dangerous even. I wouldn't care if it killed me, as long as it made me feel something.
Maybe I can help you with that. But I already have other candidates on my list, so I can't promise anything. I'll get back to you.
Good to see you. You know, you have an exception. We're just feeling so blessed with this weather today. And the turnout. I'd love to complain about something, but I just can't.
The food's been great. Are you like a caterer or something? A restaurateur? I could totally see you at the helm of one of those little places where they serve everything on a slate.
Honestly, Richard's here.
But that is what makes
You shouldn't waste your life looking down at your phone. You never know how much time you have left.
A lot more than you if you're in the habit of condescendingly telling strangers what to do. Hey, you never know when you'll run into some psychopath and piss him off.
Oh, you're definitely right about that.
Good. I'm glad we agree. It's not cool to go around judging strangers.
I would never judge, I only grade.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
You may gradually lose your ability to make facial expressions. What you're not willing to do is lose a few years, right?
Oh. The Russian spies who lie dormant until they get a mission.
Looks like someone is home alone next week.
Maybe they're part of a
Maybe he would like a visit.
Mind you, I doubt that. Having a big party would be the dumbest idea on the planet.
Honey, you are...
So, what do you make of this censor character?
I don't know. I mean, why is the media calling him the censor? He doesn't censor anything. He grades people. Wouldn't it be more fitting to call him the evaluator?
Yes, clearly. It's quite frustrating, actually. But what do you think about him? Any idea what drives a man like that?
Maybe he actually is an evaluator. I mean, I would also feel like killing someone if I had to grade high school essays all day, but he's probably just a sadist who loves to see people suffer.
I don't think it's that.
Oh, so let me hear your theory.
I think he's looking for someone who will challenge their fate. Maybe he sees that everybody has the potential to be a killer, and he wants his victims to realize and act out that potential.
That is an oddly specific theory.
Oh, well, it's just a theory. You know those things will...
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I tried to stop, but then I learned something about myself. I ain't no quitter. Besides, you gotta die of something.
You learned that about yourself, huh? Must be nice having such a clear understanding of yourself and such a relaxed relationship with your own mortality. So, one way to go is as good as another?
Yeah, more or less.
Interesting. We should test that theory at some point.
What?
Sir, would you mind telling me about the other guests?
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's quite simple. What are the people at the party like? You see, I'm not from around here, and I'd love to get a sense of what kind of folks I'm dealing with.
Oh, well, the couple who's hosting the party actually just moved here, and... I'm sorry, who are you again?
I'm Joseph Gorski.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for someone.
Who?
I'm not sure yet. Someone with potential.
Oh, are you a talent scout or something?
Of sorts. I'm looking for someone to play an important role in my latest project. Tell me, are you a fighter or a quitter?
Oh, I'm definitely a fighter, sir. You can count on that. Faint heart, never won fair lady, you know.
Great. You're certainly on my list of candidates now.
This has to be our man, 47.
Oh, it's you again. Were you serious when you told me you had something more exciting for me than this dull party? Or was it just a bad attempt at a pickup line?
I was quite serious.
And?
And I haven't made up my mind yet. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what it is. That would ruin it.
You should keep an eye on this one, 47.
Ah, interesting. Look at this schedule. What dull, monotonous lives these middle-aged suburban dwellers lead. Good thing I'm here.
So, have you made a decision?
Afraid not. I'm still considering who would be best for the part. Would you mind a follow-up question?
Oh, not at all.
If you had to grade your life, what would you give it?
Oh, that's easy. I'd give myself an A. If I were to get the part, I would bump it up to an A+. What exactly is the part about, if you don't mind me asking?
Don't worry. You'll see.
I originally wanted to put a bid in on the murder house, but my partner told me he'd divorce me before he'd move in there. Didn't say anything about moving closer, though, did he?
I'll give the activities in this calendar a D-.
Lose your ability to make facial
You,
expressions.
maybe.
What you're not willing to do is lose a few years.
You're no A+.
Friends.
Ah, interesting.
Obviously not mature enough to talk about.
Chop.
Can I offer
You have potential.
comment on that? Park of a person on a
Good
horse,
party.
both front
I
and
find the
legs in
people
air.
here
The person died
interesting.
in the battle.
Don't
If the
you?
horse had
Very
one side
interesting
of the
indeed.
the person died
And
as
you,
a result
sir,
of the wound
you look quite interesting yourself.
If the
So
horse
I'm
had
told.
all
I can
four legs
imagine.
on the ground,
You look
the
like
person
someone
died
with
of natural
potential.
causes.
Would you like to
That's
participate in a
amazing.
test I'm planning to conduct?
It's just when
No.
you get that certain
why not?
expression on your face, I know
Don't
that the
you
things
like
you say
testing
now
yourself?
will be utter gibberish.
You have to think about your whole life
No
as a
reason to
test.
be rude. I
Even
know more
this
stuff than you will
conversation
ever
could be
know,
a test
'cause your
without you
eyes are
knowing
not
it.
open to
Maybe
the
I'm not
real
the
world.
only one being
I see the
tested.
world as
Oh,
it is.
I like you,
see the
sir.
truth.
All right,
I'll
take
be
it
around.
back. Don't freak out like that. Jesus. I'm sorry, okay?